Hi, everybody. My name is Mr. Morris, and I'm going to be your teacher for this World War II Online Summer Academy class. I put together some fun stuff for you guys, and this is the first thing we'll be looking at, which is the World War II timeline. World War II lasted from 1939 to 1945, and there are some major events leading up to the war, and then during the war. Here's a timeline that I've put together that lists some of the major events leading up to the 1933, leading up to the war, 1933, January 30th. Adolf Hitler becomes the Chancellor of Germany. So he becomes the person in charge of Germany, the president, if you will, of Germany. He brings with him his Nazi party, or the NSDAP, which means the National Party of Germany, also known as the Third Reich. This takes the power, and Hitler's essentially now the dictator of Germany. What I have in red are the things that we're going to be covering over the next 6 weeks. We can't cover everything. That's a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of things that happened in World War II that I don't really think is appropriate for the age that we are. So we're going to skip over some of the maybe more of the adult stuff and stick with kind of the main points that I think are interesting, especially for people in your age group. The first week, we're going to be talking about the beginning of the war. The second week, we're going to be talking about the people who were involved in the war, the main players, the leaders. The third week of summer school, we're going to be talking about the weapons, which is pretty cool, all the neat things that they use as far as tanks and planes and guns. We're going to get into the battles in week 4 and talk about the major decisive battles and what they meant. Week 5, we're going to focus on the home front and what was going on in the United States on the home front during the war to help the war effort. And finally, week 6, we will finish with how the war ended and what it meant after that. So let's take a look at some of these things we'll be covering. So, leading up to the war, which is going to be the first week, we're going to be talking about the invasion of China, Nazi Germany going and partnering up with the fascist Italy, invading Russia and Poland, and of course, the problems they had with France and Great Britain, then being declaring war on Germany. We're going to skip some of these things here, and we're going to move into a couple of things. The Battle of Britain, which is going to take up some time for us in week 4. We're going to talk about us entering the war December 7th, 1941, in Pearl Harbor. We're going to talk about D-Day, the Normandy invasion, which was the battle to finish all battles of World War II. And then, of course, we're going to finish off with how everything finishes. But there's a lot of good things in the middle that go on before and after. So please take this journey with me over the next 6 weeks. I think you guys will enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy teaching you guys and having you guys give me feedback as well. Take care. Talk to you guys soon.